This is our all-new 2016 Volvo XC90 test car. Let's take a closer look. The styling is an evolution of Volvo design. You know it's a Volvo, but it looks different, much more modern and aggressive too. This one has the optional LED headlamps, and you can't see it because it's not lit up, but it's got the, they call it the Thor's hammer style LED running lights, daytime running lights. Notice in the grille and the Volvo iron mark, there's a little camera in there. There's three other cameras on the vehicle, under the side mirrors and in the back. And you can get what's called a surround view look around the car in the center display. We'll show you when we get inside. This has the optional 21-inch alloy wheels, which look really nice. And it also has the optional four-corner air suspension, which means it gives it a very smooth ride, basically an air ride. And we've got the signature Volvo design elements in the back. You'll notice the tail lamps that run to the roof. That's a typical Volvo style, although they're a little more modern now. And amongst the features this car has is the remote tailgate. The XC90 remains a three-row SUV, 7 passengers. And the seats are multi-flexible. You can fold them and tilt them and do all sorts of things, recline them, and we'll show you in the back row. Oh, you can close the tailgate, by the way, by pressing on this little button if you want to, and down it goes. Let's look in the back. Back seat. This has the inscription is this model, and this is very luxurious. It has Napa leather seats. It's very high quality perforated leather, feels really good. The seats are extremely comfortable, by the way. And you can see there's back row seating for 2. There's actually more room back there than you'd think. It's pretty comfortable for adults. The seats fold down. There's 3. It's split like 20 or 40, 20, 40. It's split 3 ways, basically. Oh, we also have a rear air conditioning, rear HVAC controls back here too, which is totally cool. Let's take a look under the hood. All XC90s are called a T6, and what that has is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that's both turbocharged and supercharged. It puts out 316 horsepower and 295 foot-pounds of torque. Now you would think in a vehicle this size that a 4-cylinder maybe wouldn't be powerful enough, but believe it or not, it really goes, it really moves. The turbocharger and the supercharger give it more boost, more power, and we like it a lot. It really goes. We live in a very hilly area and it goes really well up the hills. Let's go inside now. By the way, Volvo is known for making some of the most comfortable seats, and this is certainly some of the best we've ever felt. They're extremely supportive. They're very comfortable on long drives, and it's a joy to drive this car because you feel your back is like in really good position and it's really, really comfortable. Let's go inside. In addition to the Drive-E engine, the 4-cylinder engine, we have a 8-speed transmission. And to start the XC90, the control is down here on the console. So you put your foot on the brake, turn it over, and it starts. It also has a power parking brake too. The little chime is saying my seatbelt is not fastened, and we know that. There are drive modes here. Drive mode, and it's controlled by this little button. And if you look on our center display screen, if you select drive modes, you've got different choices. You have Eco, and that'll give you the best economy. You have Comfort, which is what we've been using. Off-road, this is all-wheel drive model. And Dynamic makes it go faster, more sporty. It also affects the steering too. The center display screen on the inscription on this model is actually it's a 12.3-inch digital display. So the whole instrument panel is a digital display. It's very cool, easy to read, and in between the circular gauges, what you're looking at is the Navi system. It's a navigation. Now it also has a head-up display. I don't know if you can see in the windshield. It's kind of tough the way I'm parked, which is great because it'll provide critical information onto the windshield, easy to see when you're driving. The center display is really nice. It's all new in the XC90, and it's about a 9-inch screen, although it even looks and acts much bigger than that. It reminds me of a tablet, and it's very easy to use as well. These horizontal bars are called tiles, and you can select one. It has an infrared touchscreen, by the way, so you just need to get your finger right near it. And here's navigation that shows you where we're at. You can also swipe like you would on a phone or on a tablet. Say, for example, you want to see additional information or different information, you just swipe it, and here you can see some of the controls, things you can do. Then you can go back to your Navi screen and swipe it the other way and see other information too. And you can go home and go back, and you could pick the audio system if you want to. We have it shut off right now. By the way, this has the optional Bowers and Wilkins audio system. You'll notice there's a little speaker even up on the dash. Bowers and Wilkins is a very high-end audio company, and there are speakers all over the car. There's actually 19 speakers, and it has 1,400 watts, so it really is concert hall quality sound in this car. It's very amazing. One thing we really like is they call it the surround view monitor, and let me put it in reverse and take a look at the view that you get. Now you'll notice over to the right I parked near some parking spaces that are marked that normally you'd head in. I parked sideways so you can see around the edge. It's just a really clear, bright picture, and when you look at our story on CarNichiWa.com, we're going to try to post a couple other images when you're parking next to cars. This does have the optional Park Assist Pilot feature, which is semi-automatic parking, and basically you find where you want to park and you touch the screen, you enter a few controls, the vehicle will park itself. Of course, the steering will work automatically, but you have to control the throttle and the brake. So overall, Volvo has done just a tremendous job on the new XC90. We like it a lot. We've driven it for almost a week now, and it's smooth, it's comfortable, it is really powerful, and it's beautiful. We love the design of the interior. It's kind of, if you like Swedish furniture and Swedish designs, it really is neat. Oh, this also has a extremely large panoramic sunroof. It goes all the way back across the second row, and it lets in the light into the cabin for people riding in the back and makes it feel a little more spacious. So big thumbs up to Volvo for redesigning the new XC90 for 2016, and be sure to see our separate driving video on YouTube. And for our full story, it's going to be coming up on our website, CarNichiWa.com. Check out the full story about the new XC90. And thanks for taking the time to take a look at the new XC90. And we will see you soon next time. Thanks again.